When I was in America, though, I was hearing Estelle everywhere. I can't lie. That's the
Of course,
a couple.
She's American now. You know what I'm saying? She's American. Shout out to Estelle. I was there with her at the beginning when she just
of course, man.
She's American now. Like
Is
it's kind
that
of
something you were trying to do, or
I was trying to break America early. I was when she went over there. I think I went over there the first times kind of with her, and I was trying to break it. Obviously, at that time, I never had my deal, so it was more harder. But because I'm a ghetto you, I was living over there, man. I was living in Jamaica, Queens.
And was that after the deal that you had?
Yeah, after the deal that I had, man, I needed a break from Britain. I was depressed a little bit, and then my cousin from America called me, like, because I'm born in Jamaica, so I have a Jamaican family, and he said, "Yo, you need to make it to America, man. Get out of England. That's a hater place."
Yeah,
that's what they know.
It's real talk.
There's too much haters. They said like, "Yo, you need to get out of Britain, man." And I was depressed. I was just, "Boy, this is mad." And people lose deals all the time. It's nothing. Yeah. So America kind of built me up.
Yeah, big man.
So when I went over there, I just vibed. I got poor. Because obviously I didn't have a deal like Estelle. So I was in the streets just talking to the normal guys and just eating. I was taking the dollar van from Merritt Boulevard to Jamaica, Queens. I was just living it real out there, buying Timberlands and just, Jamaican vibe, innit? You know how we go anywhere. So it was good there, but it couldn't at that time. But now, definitely they're open for UK artists because the internet.
So is that after your deal with Def Jam?
Yeah, that's after my deal, man, when I needed.
So were they not trying to push for that then? Def Jam UK?
Def Jam UK, nah. They did because the territories, innit? As I said, UK artists, like, although some people say, "Oh, we are breaking," they're big but nichey. Like in other countries, I don't know, not everybody, but you know what I'm saying? It's nichey. Like, okay, I listen to drum and bass. Yeah, I respect the drum and bass artists. Or I listen to a bit of grime in Sweden or Finland, so I'm gonna bring over a grime act. But they don't know us like. I'm in Finland a lot, and 90% of the population listen to American rap still. And they want Jamaican dancehall and then Afro beats. So that's the thing, man.
So tell us about how you got with Def Jam in the first place. Like, tell us that story.
Okay, so I'm a writer and a producer and just a vibes guy in the studio. I think. Well, all right. Fast forward all the Jamaican stuff, moving from Jamaica to here. Learned the culture more, but Jamaica gave me the vibe. So Jamaica always encouraged talent. Overseas, they say, "Yo, hear the mic." On school fetes, I was always DJing. Beanie Man was at our school. It was mad. He would come to our school. I was born in St. Thomas, Jamaica. So there was always vibe, and a lot of artists was around me. One of them joined the Wailers. The people in my class gone to do big things, so they all knew. So came here, always rapping in school. Archbishop Tennyson's and Lillian Bailey's, Kellerton, you know what I'm saying? London, always rapping in school, spitting and vibing and hearing all the different things. You know, family with Saxon, Dennis Rowe and all those kind of people. And then my stepdad who plays for Gregory Isaac. So my stepdad had a studio. And every day, every artist, Beanie Man, Merciless, all the artists used to come in there and say, "Yo, that youth's bad." I was just sitting down, and every time I'm DJing, innit? Showing them, "Yo, I'm bad as well," you know? And they're going, "Yo, why ain't advice that you there?" My stepdad would always say, "He hasn't got a story yet. Watch when he gets his story." And that's when the fire in your belly, innit? Because you've got something to chat about. Or you're going to... Back them days, you couldn't touch the mic. You know, you couldn't just say, not like now, and you go, "I'm never in trap." You
had to have something to say.
You had to have something. Them man are not making you touch the mic. So I kind of got the vibe from them, learned a lot, Napoleon, you know what I'm saying? And then moved on from there, from Bermondsey, and went to the army, 19. So my mom said, "If you come out of the army, I'm going to kick you out of my house, innit?" I was there for a little time, you get me? And then she said, "Oh, you can't come back." So I ended up living at the studios. That's where Nick Denton.
Because you left the army.
I left the army. I think I threatened somebody in there. I was extorting money out of people there. You're a kid. So you're doing things. So we was doing like loan shark in the army.
Man was extorting the soldiers.
No, you know what it is? They would spend all their money on beer, innit? So when they spend all their money on the beer and the naffy, we would then say, "Okay, then you come to me and I'll No, come on, you're from the ends.
Yeah.
You find something to make your money. So they kicked me out.
Bro, so you started getting a story basically.
Remember feeling the story?
They kicked me out of there. So I didn't last long there. So I came back. There was nothing really to do. And obviously I love music. I was listening Mobb Deep while I was in there. And if you give somebody guns and they're listening to Mobb Deep, like they'll go, shut the fuck up. I was on Nas and all that thing. And I said, right, when I got in the field with my SA-80, because you had the rifle SA-80, the magazine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Damn. I was thinking out, I'm on it. Dream life, you know what I'm saying? So you're thinking all them things there. So obviously that finished and I came back home.
Yeah.
And then my mom, I never had nowhere to live, so I lived in the studios.
Yeah.
But I would go to my auntie in East London, Plaistow, to bathe. So say you're like, the studio was in Bermondsey.
Okay.
I think it was a big unit next to the college. See, I'm getting old, my memory, man.
Yeah.
Next to the college, anyway, massive unit. Dizzy was in there and Nick. So the first time Wiley brought me there to Eskimo, like to voice on the Eskimo beat, when they chilled with them, man, a long time, years ago, when people were young. Academics tracksuit mode.
Done though.
When people were young, you know. Vibes was there, you know what I'm saying? What's his name from the One Extra?
Target.
Target. Dominique from Pay As You Go, Maxwell, and just, you know, it was a good vibe and flow done, and you know what I'm saying, good vibe. And
so it was Wiley who brought you there though. So it was Wiley who put you on the first record.
Well, the first time it was a friend. They done a dub plate with Wiley, and then Wiley brought him, and then he brought me there.
Okay.
And then from then I just introduced myself to Nick. Nick was the manager, innit?
Okay, cool.
And I was on my face.
Yeah.
It was mad for me, but I just said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna bully myself in this game, and I'm getting some money.
Yeah.
Because but before that, a little bit of my story is that I was with Craig David.
Okay.
So I done my first song when I was 19.
Yeah.
And I went to Dryser Bone Studio, and that guy, you know that guy, Fraser T. Smith.
So he produced the Stormzy album now.
Yeah. I went there and I done a beatbox, and I got paid.
Okay.
That was my first check. I got 500 quid. I couldn't believe it. Because my production is always beatbox starting.
Okay.
So I got 500 quid, and so that said to me, rah. And the day I went to chill with them when I was 19, they were all eating linguine and Italian.
Yeah.
So we done a little work, and then they just went to some expensive restaurant. I said, there's money in this music stuff, man. But I got to be with the money people, because I've always seen people like kind of struggle.
Yeah.
You know, as we community where we're from, we've seen urban artists struggle, and I said, there's money, man.